Welcome everyone. This shirt is really tight tonight. Probably because I put it on semi-wet. Oh well, at least you guys can get a good view of these babies, right? For some of you. So, anyways, for some of you preppers out there, this is about the plan I was talking about. Spent like an hour and 15 minutes, I think, in the tub. Oh man, I felt really rich and gravy. Now I'm wearing golfer's pants. Look at that, golfer's pants. Okay, so I'm going to make this as short as possible because I do want to watch reviews and eat some chicken parmigiana for dinner. Okay, homemade chicken parmigiana is the best. So spaghetti noodles and pasta and spaghetti sauce and other things. So basically, you guys are here to see the plan. So the plan is Chloe, of course, is leaving between Monday and Friday. More likely Thursday is what she said. So we got till Thursday. So the plan is Chloe's leaving, right? By the way, my family said they couldn't talk to me tonight. The kids are there. I was like, what the hell? And I was like, yeah, whatever. So, anyways, so as you can see, hold on, let's turn this up just a bit, see if I can do this. There we go. So basically, I'm just brushing my hair. It's still wet. Wet's better than not. So I use this peppermint, lavender, and something else shampoo. It's pretty cool. So for you new subscribers out there, hit the like. Let's just get this part done real quick. If you're new to the channel, hit the like, subscribe, thumbs up button. If you're coming back or welcome, I'm Krabby McCoffee, also known as Air Sky Rita Lee, also known as San Juan Island Prepper. My name is Rita. Welcome to my channel. So, first of all, I want to say thank you for tuning in tonight. The plan was simple. Chloe's going to go from here to a mental hospital. The mental hospital is going to turn around and call me, and I'm going to give them the information which they have to know why Chloe was kicked out. You guys know the story, but the short end of it, she told the manager to F off. The long story of it is the four advocates plan to keep Chloe from being recerted. So, you got conspiracy? Yes. So, what happens? Well, that's where I'm here. Had a nice bath, had a nice clean. My hair is shiny. Look at that. That's all the gray hair. Is my stress level going down? Immensely. God's helping me out. So, a lot of you people out there, want to know what's going on with Chloe. Well, Chloe's plan is to go to the mental hospital and get help from the mental hospital. Now, her therapist doesn't think it's going to work. So, if it doesn't work, Chloe can still work her way south with money that I gave her, $60 in cash to get a bus to work her way to Seattle and try again and try again. She wants to make sure she can basically stay around to payday. Now, frankly, if she stayed here till the 30th, she'd have to go to the hospital, and the hospital won't help her here because she told them all where to stick it, and they don't want her here. So that leaves her with going across the water and trying to get involved or voluntarily go through Anacortes. And that's not going to work. So Chloe's plan is to take a bus from Anacortes to Marysville. And if that doesn't work, take a bus from Marysville, or she'll go to that group home place first in Seattle and work her way to Harborview. I think Harborview, and then let's see if they put her in Cascade or Fairfax. And if they do, she can literally tell the people there why she's there. Now, Cascade and Fairfax already have her files. Smoky Point doesn't. Smoky Point only knows that she's got some unknown personality disorder. So she goes to Smoky Point. That's one thing, but she goes directly to Harborview first and then goes into Cascade or Fairfax. They know how to treat her. Of course, Cascade will force her on meds because that's what they do. Fairfax forces her on meds. Smoky Point never did. They just held her 3 days, threw her out, saying if you're not taking meds, you're out of here. So apparently, and by the way, her therapist doesn't like the plan at all because the therapist thinks she'll be in there Thursday. They'll hold her Friday, Saturday, Sunday, discharge her Sunday, and she'll be homeless. So Chloe's got a lot to ride on until payday, which I don't even know what day payday is. I haven't even done my plans yet, So a lot of things are riding on. What the hell is this? Yeah. So, anyways, we are all standing around looking at the big picture. Yeah. So, the big picture is what's going to happen, right? Now, if Chloe basically pulls this off, she'll be fine. But if Chloe doesn't pull this off, and she screws up, she's homeless. So I have to basically make sure that the social worker gets in touch with the management company, because once she's in Seattle, she has access to the ACLU, she has access to everything. But my plan is to let her go and do her thing. And if she doesn't get her thing done, well, we tried, right? The problem is it all hinges on the management company, the managers, and sub manager, of course, was more happy that Chloe's going to a mental hospital. The problem is we don't know what's going to happen afterwards. That's the thing. The manager basically says, well, she's medicated, but for how long? It'll go back to her old crusty ways. They might not trust it. So, this is where Chloe's mom said, in an email, Chloe's going to have to hit rock bottom to dig herself out to realize what she did. Fortunately, it's not a good plan, but it's a plan no less. Now, she knows as well as I do, the only thing I told her was if you're going to basically take care of what needs you need, then you're going to need to spend. How much does she need to spend? Because she said she wants to leave me with her card number so I can order on Walmart a suitcase set. So what we're going to do is look for a suitcase set, and see if there's availability. So, when I go to in-store, I could probably look. $149, 3 days shipping. So if I just say buy now, it's $150 plus tax. Actually, it's a 5-piece, so this is perfect for her. This is all she needs is 5-piece right there, unless she wants to go cheaper. So 5-piece looks good. So she's gonna have to make the decision if she's gonna want that, because if she doesn't, she's gonna have to choose one, which means she's gonna have to stay in a hotel overnight, and without any computer with her, she's gonna have to really push it. So there's two options. One is 5-piece, or and then what she does is she loads it up and has it shipped to me, and then I fill it up for her, all 5 pieces. I fill it up with her clothes, folding it up nicely and stacking everything in there, and then taking the suitcase that she wants and everything that's with her down to the ferry terminal, which is I can do with a cab. And then when done, I can come home, meaning Chloe gets her stuff. So then she doesn't have to be on the property worried the manager is going to do something stupid, because she's paranoid the manager is going to do something stupid. While the manager has authority, Chloe doesn't. So that's another thing. We have to play it by ear. So the plan is she goes to a hospital, she gets medicated. Everyone wants her medicated. Now, if they can't get her out, if the manager refuses, that's where Chloe goes and talks to these halfway houses and um, homeless shelters, because she'll have a month to figure out what to do if they medicate her, like the respite care. I think it's like 30 days of the respite care, and they try to work with her for homes. There we go. There. So I found the website. So there's a place you went to one time, right? And they have survival services, stabilize and permanent housing, gateway and honor. Yeah, so they can help her, and then they have health services right here. Yeah. Then they have supportive housing, crisis response. Yeah. So they could have had, so they could do that too. So, so so they can do everything else. So this place here could help her, but she has to go to Harborview to get it help, and she has to tell them she basically went homeless because they threw her out. I mean, look, 6 years ago, no, 5 years ago, 5 years ago, 2 months, she basically was thrown out, but her mom basically used all her powers and magic to get her back to where we are in Mosey home. Well, between April and August, Chloe got worse. And so we packed up and left. Manager said, "You transfer." We transferred here. Manager figured if they transferred here, the manager here would eventually throw Chloe out because it's, where we live. So we're on a remote island. Me, I love the island. So basically, they did that. But you guys get to hear more when I do my interview next week. So then what happened? Well, she stayed, caused trouble, tried to sleep with a black kid, 18 plus. I think it was like 21. Anyways, things went down the toilet. She went to a hospital. Hospital basically turned around. And I think this is why the therapist looked at her file and said, "Oh, if she goes back again, it's only for 3 days because they're not putting up the bill, and because she can put in referrals to North Central Behavioral, they can determine if Chloe's going to get services or not." So to me, it's a bunch of crapshoots, but it is what it is. So, the plan is mental hospital, followed by and if the mental hospital doesn't do anything, you know, and puts her in a homeless shelter, then Chloe's gonna have to be under the homeless shelter's thumb for 30 days while she figures out what to do, whether she does whatever. Now, if it was me, I would tell you what I would do. Okay, she may have burned her bridges with your old mom, but I would have basically turned around and I would have turned around and I would have went home. Basically, let mom deal with it. If she can't deal with it, well, that's a different story. But you know what? I mean, being homeless without your family around is something that, to me, would not be good. But as everyone knows, it is what it is. So basically, that's one thing I wanted to share with you. So the plan currently is this: Chloe gets out. Okay, I want to be very clear. Chloe gets out. If she's at Fairfax or Harbor or Fairfax or Cascade, they will put her in that one program again, which means she'll have 30 days to find a place, which means they can help her. Meanwhile, while she's getting her stuff in order, she can order everything she needs. All right. She can go out, she can come back in, she can eat burgers, she can use the computer, she can email me, she can message me through the library, she can do whatever she needs. Okay. Problem is we don't know what's going to come down the pipe. Okay, all we know is I need can't literally breathe in this. Makes my boobs look good, but still, it's like the tightest school's like, "Oh, you want to show your Five Farms booze shirt?" Yeah, if you like to not breathe. So, anyways, told Chloe to find me something that's if I could wear my husband's shirt, I would, but my boobs would be showing, and you guys, I would get flagged. So, basically, as a person, that's the only choice we have right now. Is the hospital, because Chloe's if she gets put into a homeless shelter, then she has to work her way out, which means they have to work with her for something, but if she's already on disability, that's going to be really troublesome, because most of these places that have halfway houses want you to work. They don't want you on disability if you have it, while saving money for the home, but there's a lot of people out there that say, well, what's going to happen to Rita? What's going to happen to Motley? Well, while Chloe's in Seattle, she's going to go hit up some of the pipe tobacco shops. She's going to go talk to someone about a puppy for a service dog for me, so I can start training another one. But am I doing my best? Yes. Fortunately, will Chloe ever get to the pet store? We don't know. The problem is it all depends on what the hospital does. And the management. Now, if the hospital contacts me, not the management, Chloe's basically sunk. I will be working with the management company to make sure that they contact the social worker. The social worker contacts the management company to find out this whole story, because I don't know everything. Sorry to say. Now, if Chloe is denied because of it, well, at least Chloe got out when she did. And all she's going to need to spend is money for a suitcase set, a phone, and a laptop bag, which means all she has to do is get those, which I think an Amazon basic laptop bag should be cheap. Yeah. And a basic laptop bag is $25. So there you go. So I could probably order that next month for Chloe. Yeah. So it's about 20, whatever it is, So we have a basic laptop bag. Then she can carry her computer with, and she can feel safe that her computer's protected instead of rummaging around a closed bag and hoping like hell it basically survives, So that's something I wanted to share with you guys, Yeah, so anywho, I just wanted to share that with you guys, because it means a lot to me that we have to do something, and a lot of you guys message me and you're like, oh, you need to protect Chloe. Well, hey Chris, so the point is Chloe's going to go to the mental hospital. We don't know what's going to happen. Social worker has to contact me and then contact the management company, because as of right now the management doesn't want Chloe around, because Chloe's getting more and more violent, with the stuff going on in the world. So, therefore, the American people need to realize, she shrank this. This feels like it shrank. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I don't really like him. I'm having a hard time breathing in this damn shirt, so I'm gonna have to leave soon, anyways. But how goes it, Chris? So for some of you peeps out there that just tuned in, the plan with Chloe is she's going to go to a mental hospital. Then from there, they're going to make the decision if she they decide to put her in the crisis respite program, or if they keep her away and send her to something else. That's the thing. We all need to basically be prepared, because, you guys keep messaging me, oh, Chloe's got to live with me. Not by the manager's own hands. Manager's own hand is Chloe's going to go bye-bye. And with the latest complaints, how you doing, Chris? As latest complaint goes, she slammed doors today, screamed and yelled at me. That's really getting on the neighbor's nerves. But the neighbor only has 4 to 5 days left, or a week. They're all saying if Chloe's got one more week. So to me, Chloe wants to get dinner started soon. So, but 1 week's left. So how goes it, Chris? Yeah, well, my plan is Chloe's going to a mental hospital, and I don't know if I'm going to have enough money this month to cover everything, due to the fact that Chloe's gone. Plus the fact that Chloe isn't thinking about anything but herself. She wants her clothes. She wants suitcases. She wants a phone. She wants travel. She wants, there's so many expenses she needs that she's going to have to basically start paying back what she owes people, you know. I mean, currently she owes $250 gift cards she won't pay. So if she doesn't pay it, then how is she going to basically be trustworthy? You know, that's the thing. She owes money to many people. You know, man, she also owes like $500 for 2 doors, which comes out of my pocket. You know. So tonight's dinner is going to be chicken parmigiana. So I'd like to get out of the shirt and change to something more comfortable. And you know, it'll be an interesting next few days. As Chris knows, Chloe's going to be out between 1 and 5 days. And with what Chloe's going through right now, I don't blame her for being angry, but at the same time, you know, she's basically afraid of abandonment due to the fact that, you know, she lost her home. You know, and to me, it's a big deal. But there's nothing that we can do right now until she gets the help she needs. I mean, she's going to have to learn, people, that she hit rock bottom. The manager knows she hit rock bottom. I mean, if she gets help and realizes what she did, then maybe she'll control that tongue of hers and not tell people to go F off. I don't know what else to tell you guys. My mind is flat. My friend who worked for Blackwater Private Military told me once, people who don't pay you back aren't crap. Aren't crap. Pay you back ain't crap. Aren't crap. Yeah. Well, you know, the thing is, she owes 3 months of internet, 1 month of electricity, and owes 2 doors. And about 75,000 to me personally in my journals and blogs and everything else. So, you know, the point is, you know, so if Chloe wants anything, she's going to have to basically buy the suitcases. She's going to have to get her own phone, and she's going to have to do her own thing and have it shipped here so I can literally order or get the suitcases and fill them up. Once she does that, she, you know, thing is, if she's not willing to spend any of her damn dime, then, you know, that tells you right then and there she's going to start screaming, yelling lawsuits and threatening for her stuff due to the fact that she didn't even have a bag to carry it in. She destroyed her suitcases, you know, overfilled it, wheels broke, everything else. So how are you supposed to get a new one? They're supposed to break it down. There's a 5-piece set for $150. I mean, literally, if she's in a homeless shelter, they'll supply her grub. That leaves her with no rent and no electricity bill except going here, which is in her name, which, you know, they won't, you know, Chloe hasn't, you know. So, anyways, they owes 3 months of internet, 1 month of electricity, and she wants that, and that's not including $125 just for that. Oh, you know what we should do? Let's just figure out how much she owed. Yeah, well, would you like to see the email, Chris, of what her mama said about Chloe? Because I already shared it in the last one, but I guess I'll have to do it again for your eyeballs. It says here, right here. Here's one of the email excerpts, Chris. I'll put it on your screen. It doesn't even call them by their chosen name. Let me show you this. This doesn't tell you anything, Chris? Then I don't know what does. I'll put that on the screen next once I figure out the rest. Boop, boop. Well, how about this? Yep. And then there was one other email that was very interesting. She said something about not much I can do. If we go, it might be better. Also sworn off getting involved. So this is what they said here. I could. Yes, I know what you're talking about, Chris. I know. So does yours. See, it says, I could from a distance, everything I could from a distance to no avail. Sorry, my mental health has come first, and so does yours. And a lot of Chloe lovers, are saying differently, Let me post this. She's tired of the shit. She's tired of the shit, yes. Hold on. People who reject help have to make their own bed, just like if God sent a boat, Let me just tell you what Chris is talking about, people. Chris is talking about the boat, all right? So there's this massive flood. And people came to him and says, you got to save yourself. And so he said, no, God will come and save me. So this guy's is on an ATV, and he says, hey, get on. The flood waters are rising. He said, no, that's okay. God will save me. Guy drove away. Then a guy comes on a horse and says, hey, get on. The flood waters are rising. He said, he's on the roof. No, God will save me. Guy ran away. Flood waters are rising. A guy comes by a boat. Says, hey, it's flooding massively. Get on. I'll take you to safety. No, God will save me. He leaves. Flood waters are rising. Guy in a helicopter flies and says, get on. We can save you. And he said, no, that's okay. God will save me. Then the flood waters covered him and he drowned. So he's in heaven and he says to God, God, I thought you were going to save me. God said, I sent a man on an ATV. I sent a man on a horse. I sent a man on a boat. I sent a man with a helicopter. What more do you want? You see, Chris is right. Even though I know Chris doesn't believe in the Almighty, he has his own God he believes in. Chris is completely right. That is the most important show in the world. Yeah, think about it. So, you see, Chloe, of course, even their therapist gave them homework to no avail. Therapist says, you break the rules, you get kicked out. It'd be like Chris coming to visit me with his mom, and Chris breaks the rules, and I throw Chris and his mom out for breaking the rules. You break the rules, you get thrown out. But Chris would never break the rules. Chris is respectful. Chris, by the way, is generally erudite. Me, on the other hand, I wouldn't break the rules at Chris's house. Chloe, of course, lies, cheats, and steals. I mean, think of it. Lies to me when arrangements are made and is abusive as well. Think about it. Abusive as well. This is from their own blood. If the Chloe lovers want to turn around and say, oh, well, you got to protect Chloe. I'm doing my best, okay? But let me tell you what my sister Teddy once said, people. She said, Chris, maybe you will agree with me on this. When you hit rock bottom, and you got to dig yourself out of that damn hole, Someone tried calling me. Who the fuck tried? Oh, home. Chloe tried to call me when I was in the tub. I guess I didn't hear it. Oh, that's because my headphones are off. Sorry, Chloe. But no, I mean, think about it. You know, Chris would probably agree with me on this plan. I mean, think about it. My sister Teddy said, if you hit rock bottom, you have to dig yourself out and realize you made the biggest mistakes of your life. Think about it. I want to talk about this for a minute with a pinch, okay? And then I got to go. And by the way, Chris, maybe next week you would be humble enough to give me a call on my phone. Chloe's not going to be around. Maybe then we can basically fix things, eh? That'd be great, wouldn't it, brother? So anyways, here's the deal. Oh, by the way, I'm going live next week with Chloe's ex-roommate. So hopefully you can join me then. I need all moderators on deck for this just in case we get a lot of Chloe-loving attackers trying to attack me because Chloe might be homeless. But let me just tell you, my sister said people that hit rock bottom have to basically dig themselves out. There won't be people to save them. Think of what I've done for 6 years. Look at Cactus Blossom, 18 months. Oh, yeah. You can email me. I'll email you my phone number too, brother. Oh, I'm also getting UMA next month, so I'll give you my new home phone number when it comes. Now, let me just talk to you all, including Chris, about the plan, okay? Chloe hit rock bottom. Okay, Chloe doesn't know what she's doing, all right? We all know this. Mentally, she doesn't think she's sick. Fortunately, she got herself homeless. Think about it. You think Chris would go to his landlady and be like, fuck you, man, fuck you. Chris would hold his tongue. Chris knows that there's common sense. But some people don't have common sense. You see where I'm going with it? So Chloe's mom basically finally said to me, let Chloe be homeless. Maybe Chloe will hit rock bottom. Chloe will learn. I was talking to her about my sister. She says, your sister sounds like a wise woman. Chloe's mom wants to retire. She doesn't want to deal with this crap. The thing is Chloe has to leave. Hayden said this. You all say, oh, you can't keep Chloe here unless you want to see me homeless too. And right now, I know General Uridite, a.k.a. Chris, Kane, Pee-wee, Dan, and the rest of my moderating team, even Higgins, don't want to see me homeless. Oh, yeah, much appreciative. So, the point is they hit rock bottom. So what happens? They all left. Even Pee-wee said the other day, Chloe needs to control that damn tongue of hers. Chloe didn't do it. Why? Because Chloe, but you got to understand Chloe's point of view too. She's depressed. She's basically being thrown out of her home. Not verbally, but threatened if she doesn't leave. She's got till 5:30 next week. So 7 days, 5:30. All right, I'm sad because what do I got to do for the next week? Well, this is the week where I start getting prepped for no Chloe. You see, a lot of you people out there think it's all gravy. Oh, Rita can't handle it. Rita, I can't because I made arrangements. Which reminds me, I have to sit down eventually, my friends, and sit down to my planner. So since I'm still here, Chloe's doing something, I need to basically grab my planner and do my weekly review while I'm with you guys. The weekly review. 1 week till Chloe leaves or whatever, right? It's sad. Why is it sad? Because Chloe's going, but same time, you got to understand, what do you think I'm feeling? Sense of relief. Give me a second. Nothing, I didn't say anything. Just do my planner while live on video. Chloe asked me if I was cranky, and I was like, do I look cranky? No, I don't look cranky. Okay, so let's get these planners done for the week, shall we? I got to do the weekly review. What am I happy about? Getting through another week. Stress level is down. Okay, so we didn't get any cleaning done today. Yeah, I did read more, so let's put in note priorities. So what's tomorrow? 4/2/4, yeah. Got to set the goals for the week. All right, there we go. Achievements. Okay, sent to your email. Thanks, Chris. I'll check it out after my email came in already. So habits I gotta learn. Live by myself. All right. I better total up just out of curiosity. All right, Chris, I'll send you my number too. You should have had it by now, had it and saved it, but I guess you didn't. All right, let me do this real quick, Chris. He's a great guy, by the way. Anyways, I'll call you as soon as Chloe leaves. All right, that'll be great. And then we won't have any more conflicts with Chloe. There you go. Your email will stay on the top of my account, so it's starred. Thank you, man. I sent you mine too. We'll also have a Google Voice and an UMA set up soon. All right, so. All right, so let's see what we did. Okay. All right, this week's wins. See, I got to do the weekly review. I'll improve next week. Less stress. All right, this is simple. Next week's. There we go. I said we'll do it when she leaves. She should be leaving in the next 5 days. So that tells you maybe next weekend. How's that sound? I got my planner out. I can actually plan a date with you if you wish. You just tell me what day between Friday and Saturday, Sunday. Don't forget, I do got a review with Chloe's ex-roommate, so that's going to be interesting. You know, you just tell me, but I'm just trying to finish up my things here. As a prepper, some of you guys should basically put your prepping notes in here. You know, that's what I do. And if I can't think of something, there's various ways to do this. I review this every day. Okay. Yeah, let me check my schedule for Sunday. Can't be 7 o'clock my time, Chris. I got my sister next week. I'll just let you know she chickened out this week. But next week's fine. I can do it Monday too. Yeah, well, you know, I can do it Sunday next week, but probably before my sister. You know, let me check my schedule, Chris. All right. I still got to work on these. So let me just check. This is let me see. Yeah, so all right. So let's see. This is the 23rd. So we got the 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, and 30th. Mm-hmm. How about 5 o'clock next Sunday, Chris? My time. 5 p.m. Hmm? Nope. So I'll put in 5 o'clock. Call Chris. And it works. Chris call. Here we go. See that finish up? Yep. So next week's planner is all set up. Amen to that. You guys are probably wondering, how many do I got left to do? 2. So, yeah, 5 p.m. my time, unless you want me to change it. I still got 2 other planners to go through, so that's 5 p.m. Pacific time. I'm 3 hours behind you. So currently it is 7:39 here, so you're 10:39 there. So it's 3 hours behind. So 5 o'clock would be 8 o'clock. Does that answer your question, Chris? Cool. See, all you got to do is do 5 p.m. Chris call. See? So, as I said, this helps me plan out the next week. Anyways, there's 5 planners. These are large planners. So, I have to make sure I put down notes so I know exactly what I'm doing. So, for example, I put in little notes. 8 p.m. Yeah, that'd be fine, Chris. It's already been scheduled, man. So we're all good. Okay. Oh, yeah. Hmm. Are you hungry? Yes, of course you're hungry. We know this. Little hungry little hippo. All right. So, anyways, peeps, it's almost been 1 hour. Here you go. Eat your food. Eat your food. I, on the other hand, I'm going to put these back so I can work on them later tonight if I wish. It's time for me to find out if any of you have any comments about my plan with Chloe, or can I leave? I've done 2 videos today and I'm kind of tired. Mm-hmm. All right, peeps. So, bottom line is, the rest of the night I get to have for myself. It's high time you fellers get that. I'm sorry to say, but Tildor, shut up. It's not my job to clean Chloe's mess up, okay? But since you're basically being a complete butthead, I'm gonna post this comment to everyone to see. Here's what Tildor says. Side time, you fellers. I'm not a feller, by the way. A feller means a man. I'm not a man, Tildor. So why don't you just shut your damn chili hole, okay? Because I ain't putting up with it. Not today, man. So that's Tildor's latest comment. So I, on the other hand, am a woman. And if I have to get this place done by myself, I've allocated 2 hours a day to get it cleaned while Chloe's in the hospital, which means the manager will do the inspection and then find out I did it all myself, and then Chloe won't be basically back because Chloe is too disabled to clean. You see, so the only feller I see around is Chloe. Chloe's a feller, and I'm an old lady. You see, if I have to do all the work, then Chloe ain't welcome back. You see, that's the thing. Chloe doesn't even want to try. She just wants to basically be spoon fed. So if you want to sit there and say, I'm not going to sugarcoat it, guess what? I don't sugarcoat shit either. And I'm tired of the comments of gift cards because we know it's all talk. And 2 is I'm tired of you basically calling me a man when I'm not. And 3 is I've given Chloe 6 years of my life. She wants to throw it away. Let her. The manager will hear from me because the manager's been fair to me. Chloe? She's not been fair to me yet. So the only feller I see around is Tildor. So there you go. I'm not a feller. So, but I'm not going to waste any more time today because it's almost dinner time. And the polar bear is getting hungry. So there you go. And yes, I do keep an eye on my comments of my older videos to make sure Tildor has commented so you guys can see the crap that, look how beautiful my hair is. Gray it is. But my stress level is going down. Every day it's getting less and less stressful. So, the point is there you go. So, I, of course, got some reviews to watch tonight, some TV to watch. Got to call my dad anyways. So, well, you know what? I might call him tomorrow. Oh, no, the phone's turned off. I guess Chloe turned it off and she couldn't get in touch with me. Oh, well. Anywho, you guys need to know I'm in relax mode. Yeah, well, sorry to say, but school's in session and I'm the one that's basically doing the lesson planning. So the plan is Chloe goes to a mental hospital. I talk to the social worker, tell them exactly what's going on, and the psychiatrist and everyone, and we get them on the same page as Chloe so they can basically make sure Chloe isn't homeless. And if they do make her homeless, then it isn't my fault. I did my best. There you go. So, in the meantime, I don't know what else to say. And tomorrow you might not get any videos until my thing's done. Because I'm thinking I'm going to have to get this place cleaned by myself, which means I'm going to have to take 5 days to clean, which means very little time for YouTube vids. Maybe an update video from time to time live. But otherwise, you ain't going to hear much from me while I clean because I have to get this place clean on my own. And it's going to be a real pain in my butt. There's a lot of Chloe lovers out there saying, oh, well, Chloe doesn't need to clean. Then Chloe needs to basically be in a group home. But guess what? She ain't going to go to a group home because, frankly, she already burned that bridge already. So that leaves us with what? Nothing else. She already threw those 3 housing options out. So she ends up homeless. Then it's not my problem. Oh, we got another person here. More comments came in. Cool. On the thing about mental hospitals up for Chloe. Great. Way to go, people. Thank you. So, you want to comment away. But for me, it's plain and simple. She doesn't get to stay in her house. Then she hit rock bottom. She's going to have to dig herself out and plan carefully. Oh, and before I go, people have been asking me, what is Chloe's old total right now without the doors being replaced? Well, let's see. Okay, so calculator. So, let's see. $120 for internet plus $70 for electric about. Plus, is that everything that she used? I guess so. Internet, electricity. No, and $130, $35. Let's just round it up because that's what it is. So about $350 she owes up front for her bills, including the carpet cleaning service. So there you have it. So about $330. So we'll round it to $325 and get it done. We'll Chloe the rest, but you know Chloe ain't gonna pay. So there you have it. So unless Tildor has something to say about Chloe and owing money, I'm out. So you have a nice evening. I got 533 videos to review as well as clean. What a hell of a week I got coming. So you might get a short update tomorrow, but I got some goals I want to get done. So there you have it. So I'll keep you updated. Maybe in between cleaning, I will stop in and say hi to you guys and tell you what to do. I'm prepping still, and I'll see if there's any local news to talk about. Because so far I haven't found any local news to talk about in the last weekend about, you know, So there you have it. No news is good news for Gary Gnu News. So thanks for watching, everyone. You know the plan. Hopefully you guys can actually weigh in on the comments about what the plan is. Hopefully Chloe didn't burn all her bridges, because if she did, you guys will hear it as soon as we find out next week or the week after for the hospital. So that said, everyone, thanks for watching. Everyone, have a blessed evening. Please add and subscribe. Please post comments, leave feedback, suggestion, hit the like, subscribe button. Show some fun for your family, including your dogs, your cats, your bunnies, your service dogs, your service bunnies. The bell notification, thumbs up button, subscribe button. Keep comments nice. All we ask. Thank you. God bless you in everything you do.